Hello, everyone. So this is our application called SafeRoute NYC. So this is a mapping application that, along with normal mapping, gives additional features of safety analysis, accessibility analysis, and infrastructure analysis. So safety is based on the NYPD crime report dataset. The accessibility is based on the 311 dataset along with the street lights, MTA elevators, as well as the infrastructure. Even the accessibility and infrastructure both depend on these two data sets. So coming to the features of our application, we have the traditional Google Map like UI where we have the origin and destination. So let's say I want to go from Atlantic Terminal, Brooklyn to J Street in Brooklyn, and I want to, I am with the child and I want to go now. So when I click on find safe route, it will instantly do this analysis. So based on that, it gave me three different routes. So that was route A was the safest, route 2 was the shortest, and this was balanced. So based on the analysis, the scores are like pretty similar. Uh, we have an LLM based recommendation which does deep analysis based on all the data that it received. So based on the crime data, the accessibility data, and the infrastructure data, and it gives a report to the user so that they can understand how the travel could be and what kind of issues they might arrive with. So the safety score, the elevators which are working, the New York's police department incidents that were recorded in this corridor, and the 311 complaints that were received. Based on that, we also have the crime analysis showing what kind of crimes happen here, the accessibility, so what kind of elevators are accessible, and the infrastructure, that is like which route has what kind of complaints, lighting problems, and community reports. Let's say I want to change this and go from Sunset Park to Brooklyn, and I have a wheelchair, so it will just find a route. And here we can see a bigger difference. So route A is this path, and route B is a shorter path, but this shorter path has a lesser score. So this score also depends not only on like the police department safety analysis, but it also takes care of like infrastructure and accessibility. So based on that, this route has 95% score. We can see the deep analysis done by the LLM, and we can see the detailed overview. So safety wise, the route A is safest, and the shortest one is like medium safety. The accessibility wise, all the metro station elevators are accessible. The infrastructure, we can see a bigger difference here. The route A has more 311 complaints. It has like, but route B has like lesser 311 complaints. Going on to the chatbot feature. So let's say I don't want to use a traditional form like application from our uh, first part. We can use a chatbot feature here. If I want to go from Brooklyn Bridge to Sunset Park, I can just send that. It will do the analysis using the LLM and give us a path that it thinks we want to go to. But then I realize, oh no, I want to change this, and I have a child with me. Have a child with me, and I will be going 2 p.m. So this will, based on my prompt, it will like change the route that the user wants to see. And if I click on run route, it will give me the analyzed route, which is from Brooklyn Bridge to Sunset Park, which also uses like requires a child, and the time will be around 2 p.m. Based on the previous data, you can see these three different paths and also the crime analysis report. So this is our project. Thank you.